LUE Jenkins sitting in the backyard, uh, getting some fresh air, cause it's some stuff I need to address, talk about. And I'm gonna wait for one person to get up in here just to see if it's if I'm live, basically, if I can be heard. But I wanna address this thing that Mr. 86 Earth Day and them two ladies got to say about my life, my wife, my kid, my child, everything that they got a lot to say. I'm just waiting to see what's good. If you can hear me, type a letter or a number or something for me, so I can know that I'm heard. Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mic check, mic check. Can you hear me? Okay, can you hear me though? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so anyway, I want to talk about this panel that Garrick and Earth Day and her daughter supposed to had on me. They talked about my kids. They talked about my wife, talked about my mom. They talked about a lot of personal stuff on this internet. Thank you, Miss Letha. I appreciate you. So basically, they brung up on the panel because they mad that I'm exposing them. They brung up my kids. They brung up my wife. They brung up my family. They talk about I sold my soul to the devil. They said something about checking respect to you. They talked about everything that's personal, that they think is personal about my life, and it's only because somebody's hurt. So I want to address some things. First off, I'm not a part of no cult. No, I don't do no magic. I don't do no I don't do no magic. I don't do no spells, no rituals, or none of that stuff. That's some made up stuff. I don't do none of that stuff. I don't play with the devil. What's up? Hey, don't call my name. Go in the house. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Go. I'm not talking to you. Go. Bye. I'll see you later. So anyway, they talking about going to the house. Speaking on my kids, anyway, I'm talking to my neighbors, my neighbors' kids, my other kids. So, it was said on Garrick's panel about, something about, I should have did a ritual to save my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should do a ritual to save your son. Well, Garrick didn't say it, but Earth Day daughter said it, that I should have did a ritual to save my son. Talking about I do magic and I did a ritual and all this other stuff that she was saying that I did. I don't practice in that, I don't play with none of that. I don't play with tarot cards. I don't talk to spirits. I don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lie. And that's a lie that somebody told to to get me upset or to get me angry because they want to call me out for exposing them for doxing people. Garrick and Earth Day, got a problem with me, and they trying to provoke me. She said I threatened her. She said I threatened her. I didn't threaten her. The look, go in the front then if you got a problem with the smoke. How about that? So anyway, she she said something about me bringing up me threatening her. The the video that I did was about Garrick and Russell. I wasn't talking about her. She has absolutely no value for me to be speaking on her like that. She wasn't talking, so I wasn't speaking on her. But for some reason, she thinks that I threatened her. I didn't threaten nobody. I just let Garrick know and Russell know if they keep talking, we gonna have some issues and we might see each other. You know, I'm not playing. You know, so I'm just letting it be known that I wasn't talking to her and I didn't threaten her. You know, since she want to run with these lies or whatever. I don't speak on that woman. I don't talk about her. What's going on? And so, you know, I didn't do nothing to this woman. She mad because I made her walk away and I didn't do nothing to her. And now she's lying, talking about I sold my soul to the devil. You know, how can you sell your soul when your soul don't belong to you? It belongs to the Most High, so you can't sell your soul. You know that, and you know all of this. I got into a confrontation with her, and I put my hands on her. All of this is a lie. And anybody that was in Garrick chat that was laughing while she was talking about my children, my wife, and my family, fuck you. Fuck Garrick, fuck Earth Day, fuck her 2 kids, and fuck everybody who was in that chat laughing while they was talking about my wife and my kids and my family and my situation that's going on. Fuck y'all. I don't care. What's good with Brunilda? You know, hey nephew, yeah, it's man. These motherfuckers want to speak on my family. Want to talk about family? I got something for them if they want to. You know what I'm saying? They showing my address to people and threatening me and talking about everything. And Earth Day talking about I threatened her. Like I didn't threaten you, lady. I wasn't even speaking on you. You are speaking on you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking about you. I'm not thinking about you. But you seem to have an issue with me. You know what I'm saying? You trying to hide the fact that you dox people and you got caught up and you told it yourself. You spoke it yourself. You said it. But yeah, anybody who was in that chat laughing, don't come smiling in my face. Don't come saying, "Oh, hi, Lou, respect," all this other shit. You let them motherfuckers speak on my family, and you let them speak on my kids, and you sitting there laughing. You know what I'm saying? Losing children ain't nothing to laugh at. You know, talking about I do magic, I done sold my soul to the devil. You the only one who doing this YouTube shit for clout. I don't do nothing for clout. I don't need YouTube for nothing. You know, I'm just sick of these people speaking on me. You know. No, I ain't falling for the bait, checking you, boo. I'm just letting it be known that all of that stuff that she said on that panel was a lie. Yeah, I sold my soul to the devil, and I should have did a ritual to save my baby life and all this other shit. Like, it's homeless people that they gotta live with their mama. She 50 years old and she live with her mama because she can't afford to take care of herself. But I'm the broke motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm broke, but she got to scam the motherfucking system to get money. I don't gotta scam the system to get money. I get money. You know what I'm saying? You heard her say, cause I was watching, and I seen people in the chat just laughing while she talking about I should have did a ritual to save my son, and nobody said nothing. Nah, she like 40. She a couple years older. She almost 50. Might as well be 50. You know what I'm saying? Like living with her mom because she can't afford to take care of herself because she's scamming the system and don't want them to know she doing that shit. You want to talk about me? You want to talk about my life like that? I haven't done anything to this woman. No wrestling, no fighting, no nothing. I was a good person, and this motherfucker mad and bringing up my life. You know, I didn't do nothing to her, but she beat me up and she did all of this to me and speaking on my kids on people channels. And Garrick is a whole ass nigga for allowing that shit to do that on his panel. He let her talk about my kids. And people say, oh, she don't talk about your kids. She ain't said nothing about your wife. She ain't did this. You just tripping. I'm starting shit. But she sure had a lot to say about my wife and my children the other day. She had a lot to motherfucking say. She mad she got exposed. She mad because she got exposed. And that's why she went on. That's why Garrick allowed her to say that, because he don't like me. Because he, you know what I'm saying, he got a problem with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have nothing to do with True Essence. I don't have nothing to do with Vince. Whatever issues they got with Garrick, that's their issues. But it's mighty funny that they got an issue. They got to, you know, they want to group us together because we got an issue with them. And it's an inner group with them. It's an inner group. You know, once you stop, they scattering out because they, man, bro, Earth Day better leave me alone. She better start focusing on what she need to focus on, because she's gonna have a case against her, bro. She gonna have a case against her because she, you know what I'm saying, she openly admitted to doxing somebody in malice in the name of somebody else. She admitted it. So she need to stop talking about me and worry about getting herself together, because somebody gonna file a lawsuit against her and she's gonna be in trouble. You know, I'm not one of them type of guys. I ain't about to go to court and do all that other stuff. I'm gonna deal with my stuff hands on. You know, I sold my soul to the devil. What else she said? She said I sold my soul. I should have did a ritual. I tried to do a ritual at her house to keep my energy at her house. Like, all of these motherfucking lies that she been telling. Yeah, and check in. I understand. You know, some people have an opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Even if I, you know, people say I'm wrong. You know, it's like this. Regardless if I was right or wrong, she shouldn't have brought her to YouTube. Period. It shouldn't even have came to YouTube. You know, like, I didn't bring this to YouTube and I didn't start lies on people and I didn't do none of that stuff. She brought all of this to the YouTube and all I did was respond. And when I tried to be like, all right, let's leave it alone, she kept it going. She kept bringing it up. She kept talking. And then she got these simps involved talking about some, you know, I put my hands on a woman, they gonna get at me and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, like, dude, this ain't got nothing to do with you. Why you jumping out the window for this lady? But, you know, the simp mentality make these men do stuff like that. Nah, and she definitely made fun of my kids. She made fun of my kids. She made fun of the son, the baby I just lost. I don't know if it was a boy or a girl because he was in the early stages. But she made fun of that. Right on Garrick panel. And Garrick laughed. Ha ha ha. It's funny. But these people not dark. You know what I'm saying? They don't, you know, it's wrong to talk about people, dead folks. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You know, I'm not being petty, checking. I'm responding because she accused me of selling my soul. I'm evil. I'm a devil. And all of these people sitting there, oh, he did it, and they running with it. You know what I'm saying? Now what if I would have said she was a devil? You know what I'm saying? What if I said she do magic? Look, don't talk to me right now. All right. You know what I'm saying? They talking about my kids, and it's funny. You know what I'm saying? They talking about my wife, and it's funny. And all these people did all of that, sitting in that chat. You know, that's why I say, you know what I'm saying, anybody that was in that chat laughing it up and acting like it was cool and didn't call that shit out, fuck you. Because you stand with the dark shit. Y'all talk so much about the FES, talking about dead people and talking about loved ones and talking about people, mamas and all this other shit. And then y'all laugh when somebody do it that you cool with. So anybody who did that shit, don't speak to me. Fuck you. And I mean it. You know, I'm sick and tired of all this fake shit. People smiling in my face and then going in other chats laughing about people saying something about my kids and shit. You know, like this shit ain't cool. And checking, you know me. I don't be talking about people like that. I don't try to. I'm a hurt person, but I don't hurt nobody. All I've ever done was shown respect to people. You know what I'm saying? I might crack my jokes and talk about the chat, but I don't go around going in people's personal lives and talking about, you know what I'm saying? Talking about they lost loved ones, people that they hurt, that they lost in their life and they heard about it. I don't do stuff like that because that's not how I was raised. But it's okay for Garrick and Earth Day to speak on my kids like that. And she laughing. Ha. You should have prayed, you should have did a ritual to save your kids. Yeah, I'm just so sick and tired of the BS, you know. These people passing my address out, people doxing, people telling stories about my life that I ain't afraid to talk about, and then they lying on a lot of the shit that they talking about. You know, they telling people that I got wrestled down by this woman. This woman is lying. She got her ass put out my hotel room and got mad because she had to walk away. So she trying to hurt me like I hurt her. You know, I didn't do nothing to that lady but be nice and was honest the whole time. While people saying, oh, you shouldn't have did this, you shouldn't have did that. No, well, she shouldn't have did nothing either. If we gonna hold me accountable, we gotta hold ourselves accountable. You know. You know, I'm just so mad that, you know what I'm saying, these people is talking about my family. Like my kids ain't did nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? My wife ain't did nothing to nobody. You know, I might have talked my shit, but I didn't do nothing to nobody for them to sit and laugh. Oh, ha. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he lying about his baby dying and shit. Like, what the fuck would I lie about that shit for? Why do I gotta lie? Why do I gotta lie for sympathy? I didn't ask one time for somebody to have sympathy for me. I didn't ask nobody to say, oh, pray for me. I didn't ask for none of that. I just came on and told my story. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what happened to me. And to be honest, I didn't even bring the shit to YouTube in the first place because she the one who went on Barbie Girl Tina panel and told everybody that we was kicking it. I didn't even bring the shit up. She told people that. You know what I'm saying? I am gonna move on because this is the last time I'm gonna talk about it because I'm sending a motherfucking warning. Don't come to my house. I got something for you. You see that? I got something for you. Don't come to my house. Stay the fuck away. I'm not playing with you. Don't threaten me. Don't talk about my kids. Don't talk about none of that shit. Cause this is something it's gonna get all of my family involved. My family already involved now. We protect each other. We love each other. We don't discourage and attack and hurt people. We protect ourselves and we just live life the way that we supposed to. But 86K, I don't speak on you. Don't talk about me, bruh. Don't speak on my kids. You can have my address all you want to. You see what you got waiting on you if you come here. Russell, same thing. Earth Day, I don't got no issue with you. I wasn't even talking to you on that video. You said I threatened you, but You can file your police report all you want to. There's plenty of evidence that shows that you threatened me first. You know, you had your son threaten me. You know, you had these simp ass niggas that support you threaten me. So any nigga who's standing with Earth Day on this bullshit while she talked about my dead son, my dead kids and shit, and speaking on my wife and speaking on my family, you got the same thing coming. Leave me alone. I'm trying to be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't allow this woman to make you think that I'm handicapped and I can't fight for myself. Because as you can see, I'm walking in my backyard and I don't have no, I'm not handicapped. I would just say that, you know, she said I walk with a cane, you gonna walk up on me and you gonna see me and I might not have my cane. And you're gonna be like, oh, what the hell? Like, oh, I thought he was handicapped. Yeah, you got a surprise coming. You got a real surprise coming. Don't make the mistake. Don't make the fatal mistake of thinking that you're gonna walk up on me and get away with it. Cause it's a consequence and it's a price. I've been in my backyard for a minute. I just got through with my fire. I'm about to start throwing my knives. I got my little target set up. I'm about to release some anger because it's these motherfuckers been smiling in my face. And while people talk about my wife and my family, you know, that ain't got nothing to do with YouTube, they sitting there laughing. They laughing about it. You know, it's funny that I gotta. It's funny that I'm mourning my children, and all I do is get on YouTube to have fun and crack jokes and chill. But it's okay to talk about, you know, the traumas in my life. Like Earth Day, even though you said that about my baby, and you said the things that you said about my babies that I lost a year ago, I still hope you don't feel what I felt. I hope you don't lose your kids. Because when you do, I ain't gonna have no sympathy. But I'm not gonna throw it in your face and I ain't gonna laugh at you because losing a child, I don't even want my worst enemy to feel that. But if it's my way and it's gonna get them hurt. And if you pull up on my nephew, it's gonna be the same thing. You know, it's 100 of us. I got some other family members that be in this chat. You know what I'm saying? Doxers and these simps and these old buzzers trying to have your back and help you lie on me and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? I got real family. While you sitting there being friendly with these motherfuckers, they talk, you know what I'm saying? You talking about them behind their back to other people. I know how you do. That's why I left you alone, because you're not that type of person. The second time I came out there, I didn't even want to see you or had to see you. You chose to come to my hotel room. It was on you because you didn't have nowhere to go. Because you was on your way up out that motherfucking Section 8 shit, that Roach house. You came to the hotel room with all your goddamn clothes because you're just fucking homeless, bitch. Why you... You want to talk shit about me. But tell your story. How about that? You know, I don't want you to go through the shit I went through because I already see you crazy over getting broke up with. So I can imagine how you would feel if you lost somebody. Especially one of your smart mouth ass kids. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here being positive, telling you, I ain't talking about your kids. I hope that you don't never feel that shit. But I ain't gonna feel sorry for you. I ain't gonna say no blessing to you and I hope you feel better. I ain't gonna say none of that shit. I'm just gonna be like, oh well. Just like you said with my, oh well, they died. Ain't that what you said? Ain't that what you said on Gary Connor? I lied and I'm bringing up my motherfucking kids and shit. Man, this shit goofy. These old motherfuckers is grouping up together And they doing all this shit. They was the weak ass kids in school, and they gotta join together to pick on people because they can't stand up for themselves. I've been fighting by myself all this time. And they took my nephew to come in this mud to call the shit out. And I've been telling them to chill. Oh, yeah. You see that, nephew? I ain't playing. Look. Any of these dudes, because she passed my address out. She admitted it on her panel. She said, "Oh, we got his address already." So she did pass my address out. I got cameras in front of my house. You gonna come here and you gonna wake up in front of God. Don't come to my house. I keep emphasizing that because that's what was said. I take threats serious. I live in Detroit. You threaten somebody in Detroit, it's gonna happen one day or another. So I take all threats serious. So you can pretend like I said, you can pretend like I'm lying about this all you want to, but you see, I'm serious. I'm not playing. Quit speaking on my children. Quit speaking on my mom. Quit speaking on my wife. Because I'm not talking about your mom. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But I am going to speak on you scamming the system, though. Herb, you got a lot of shit to worry about besides me. Because you're about to get a lawsuit. And it ain't going to be from me. It's going to be from the people that you doxed, that you admitted. So you need to watch yourself and stop worrying about me. Ain't nobody talking about you, lady. I'm not making no threats towards you. I don't fight with women. That's what my sisters is for. That's what my nieces is for. I ain't got to do all that. But I just wanted to jump on here and say, debunk all these lies. I don't do rituals. I don't do spells. She talk about, oh yeah, and to debunk the bullshit about my hands, said I had a cut in my hands because I supposedly do black magic. I'm about to show my hands real quick so we could just end that. She said I did some black magic or some hands. This my hands. See that? Where I do black magic at? You know what I'm saying? Like these people talking about, they just making up shit because they being doxxed. Like I you know what I'm saying? I don't do none of that stuff. But yeah, I don't play with spirits. I don't talk to spirits. I don't play with tarot cards. I don't talk to no demons. I don't play with no demons. I don't talk about whatever the fuck she do. I don't do none of that shit. So all this I sold my soul to the devil, it's bullshit. All this I'm on here lying to get attention, it's bullshit. Any and everything that she done said on these panels been a motherfucking lie. And she mad because she had to walk away. She took the walk of shame. I was done with her and I told her to walk her ass out. And now she's talking about she beat me up. I don't put my hands on women, and the woman bet not put her hands on me. But I just wanted to clear that up, And like I said, anybody who was in that motherfucking chat laughing at that shit and laughing at her talking about her and her dumbass fucking kids, talking about the death in my family. You know what I'm saying? The deaths in my family. Whoever was in there laughing, don't speak to me. Because I saw you. Don't speak to me. Don't say nothing to me. Stay your old ass over there with Gary. Yeah, all of them simps that was in that motherfucker laughing. All of them old hags, them old bitches. Don't fucking talk to me. And the last time I'm gonna address this, because I ain't gonna talk about this shit no more. Anybody come to my house, I got something for you. You see that? That's one of them. Don't come to my house. It's legal too. It's right there on standby. See that? Don't fuck with me. I won't fuck with you. And, you know, that's what I'm gonna say about that. I love my wife. I love the women in my life. I love my brothers and sisters. I love my nieces and nephews. I love my kids. I love everybody that's in my tribe. And if you willing to stand with me, I stand with you. But all them people who laugh, don't speak to me again. Because it's going to be blatant disrespect. And that's what I'm going to say about it. You know, and I hope that people don't, hey, this ain't no threat. Because the key statement, if you come, I ain't going to come to where you at. You know, if I so happen to be in your city, it's because I'm visiting somebody. But I'm not coming to look for you. But, you know, I just wanted to get online to address that shit. I don't do no magic, no rituals. I don't sell my soul to no devil. I don't do none of that bullshit that them hoes and them bitches didn't talked about. And anybody who on their side with this bullshit, you just like the motherfucking dark side. Bringing up dead people, talking about loved ones, talking about all that shit. You just like them dark motherfuckers that you talk about. You evil, you're dark, your soul is empty. You got a hole in your heart. You just as dark as the devil, and you want to be mad at me because I chose a angel. I chose the artist name of an angel who could do everything. It's just a name. It's not my real name. It's an artist name. But you know, I just wanted to get on here and let it be known where I stand. I'm not gonna talk about this shit no more. Don't speak on my kids. I don't speak on my wife. I don't speak on my family. Keep it on me. And everybody have a good day. You know. And anybody, like I said, anybody show up, you know what it is. You know, so everybody have a good day. I just wanted to get on here and address that. And if anybody want to